On a one. Oi, 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 oi. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Hey, Merry Christmas, everyone, and a happy, prosperous New Year. What do you think of our new friend? Must be quite weird, isn't it? Oh, the boys are digesting their own dinner. They'll probably join us later. But all I can say is Merry Christmas, everyone. And I hope you're having a fantastic day. Steve and I have eaten our Christmas dinner. We've opened all of the presents. We opened the traditional presents, but when you're an adult seems to be very useful. Socks, scarves, t-shirts, and a very special present from my partner, including this from my mom. Pretty cool, huh? Now, we were able to get our presents on time. But this story is what happens when presents get mislaid. Kind of a weird story to tell on Christmas Day. But it has a happy ending. This story is a Mickey Mouse story, and it's called Santa's Little Helper. It was Christmas Eve, and all was quiet. Mickey was almost asleep when he heard a sound in the yard. Mickey ran to the window. Santa Claus was standing outside, and he was sneezing. Achoo! Santa, what's wrong? Mickey asked. It's this cold. I need to get home to bed, but we still have 4 houses to visit, Santa said. Oh, gee, Mickey said. Oh, maybe Pluto and I can help. We'll be happy to deliver the presents for you. Oh, thank you, Mickey. The magic from my bag will help you, Santa said. Then, settling down his bag, Santa climbed back into the sleigh and went home. Mickey pulled his sledge out from the garage and hauled it over to the giant bag of gifts. The sled rose into the air. In no time, it landed on Daisy's roof. Holding the Christmas bag over his shoulder, Mickey walked to the chimney. Santa goes down the chimney. Should I try? He said. Before Pluto could answer, Mickey was sliding down the chimney into Daisy's living room. Mickey quickly arranged the gifts under the tree. He was just leaving when he saw the treats Daisy had left for Santa. I'm sure she wouldn't mind if I ate them, Mickey said. When he got back to the roof, Mickey realized he'd forgotten to get a cookie for Pluto. Oh, I'm sorry, Pluto. I'll get you a treat at the next house, he said. Next, Mickey went to Goofy's house. As Mickey leaned into Goofy's chimney, Pluto grabbed the back of the bag in his teeth and went down the chimney too. He didn't want to miss getting a treat this time. Pluto, Mickey said, I promised that I'd bring you there. Oh, no, look out! As Pluto ran towards the cookies, he accidentally knocked down Goofy's tree. Mickey fixed it as best he could, but the tree was still crooked. Maybe he won't notice, Mickey said. Mickey very carefully filled Goofy's stocking and placed his presents under the tree. Then he and Pluto went back up the chimney. At Minnie's house, Mickey quickly pulled her gifts from Santa's bag and placed them under the tree. Fixing Goofy's tree had taken a while, and he was running out of time. Mickey's last stop was Donald's house. "Uh-oh," he said when he reached into Santa's bag. "There are supposed to be 4 gifts, but there are only 3 left in the bag. Did I drop one somewhere?" As he was looking around, Mickey heard Donald's footsteps upstairs. Mickey grabbed Santa's bag and raced up the chimney. Donald would just have to live without his last gift. The next morning, Mickey's friends gathered at his house. It seemed like everyone had a story about Santa's visit. "Santa wasn't quite himself last night," Daisy said. "He left soot all over my floor." "Huh. I think Santa bumped into my tree. It looked a little lopsided this morning," Goofy told Minnie. "He left one of Donald's presents at my house," Minnie said. He woke me up with all the noise he was making downstairs. Roar!" Donald exclaimed. Suddenly Mickey realized he had left Santa's bag by his Christmas tree. But when he went to hide it, all he found was a box with a tag that said, "Love, Santa." Inside was a snow globe for Pluto and Mickey riding with Santa in his sleigh. Mickey winked at Pluto. "No, Santa Claus definitely wasn't himself last night," he said. "And just like Mickey, I'm going to wish you a Merry Christmas, everyone, and a happy, prosperous New Year. Whatever 2020 brings to you, I know it's going to be a very interesting year." So, from me, Sparky, and Hobo, and of course our new friend here, Hobo. Merry Christmas.